Hey, welcome to Crafty Music Tips. My name is Crafty and I'm a full-time musician, which basically means I do gigs on weekends and I teach music during the week. And I'm about to react to some early Billie Eilish footage. Let's go check it out. All right, let's see what comes up. Let's check out this one.
And I'm going to play a song that I made up with this guitar. The creatures in the deep blue sea,
Leaving home.
Wow, that's Billie Eilish? Awesome, so young. Don't you love it? The youthful enthusiasm, it's just like, let's just launch into this and give it a red hot crack.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Woo! And I should know.
Whoa, all right, so I don't know what age she is there, but how's the vocal control on those quarter tones? Sounds like quarter tones anyway. If you don't know what that means, a semitone is the distance between one note and another note. So for instance, the distance between, say, C and C sharp. And it sounds like that she's controlling her voice to be able to sing in between that, in between C and C sharp.
Yeah, I should know. 'Cause I am the secret on today.
I was wondering why I knew that song. That's the song Secret by Missy Higgins, who I didn't realize was kind of known in America. So there's an indication already at such a young age, Billie Eilish would have already had a wide scope for knowledge of music that was out there. All right, so there's an important thing to note. Pretty early on in her performing experience, she hadn't quite grasped yet that it's not a good idea to showcase what's going on the inside, and she did a little giggle there. And so, yeah, you just got to, I guess, have your poker face when you're performing, have your performing face. So, of course, at some point she would have developed that. Yeah, must have been lots of friends and family there.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. Alicia Keys. I wonder if Billie knew when she was 12 that this performance would be heard by the great Alicia Keys herself.
So pretty, you two look so great. I don't want to live in a world without you.
Yeah, so she's starting to look more like the Billie that we can recognize. And how's that vocal control? How's that awesome tone that she's got? And she must have done a lot of practice to be able to achieve this ability.
I don't want to live in a world without you.
Do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house I could sell you an idol.
All right.
I think I don't love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I kissed you.
Got a fighter jet, I don't get to fly it, though I'm lying down thinking about you.
Ooh, no,
I've been thinking about you.
you know, no.
I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do ya? Or do you not think so far ahead?
Yeah, all right. Now, I'm just going to assume here that that's her brother that she's singing with, who's playing the piano and doing such a great job himself. Now, I must admit, I don't know heaps about Billie Eilish's career, but I am aware that her writing and her connection to music is largely sort of through her brother. So isn't this a really great insight? How do you become successful? How do you just become good? You know, so many of these videos are of her singing and her working at her craft, and so she's performing and she's rehearsing, she's probably writing, and so I'm really enjoying just seeing the evidence here. You know, you can't fluke being awesome and being successful. You know, you really have to work at it. You can have some luck, of course, but I've heard that there's a saying, success is luck meets preparedness, and look how prepared she is and they are. They've done so much work at their craft, and it's really enjoyable to just look at their process, or at least a small snippet of their process.
'Cause I've been thinking about forever. But do you not think so far? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever.
That's great. Now, here's a really important thing to note is that, so firstly, she has a brother, like someone in the family that she can really get help from, get assistance from in developing her craft. You know, not necessarily telling her what to do, but just, you know, like, look at him, listen to him, he's awesome. And so she's able to kind of feed off of that goodness that he has. And look, they're in just like a little modest kind of dining room, lounge roomy sort of space in a house. And so they've got, looks like an electric piano set up. So music was around the house, and that's something that I feel really important. I've been lucky to have parents that have been really supportive with me in my music. And one of the things that they did was just, they had a piano in the lounge room. And my dad played guitar, so he'd have guitars lying around, and I just kind of pick them up and have a bit of a play. And I can safely say that that's been a big help for me. And if that's something that you're kind of thinking, damn it, I wish that I have that. Well, there's nothing stopping you in just creating your own space with having music instruments around and having people around that are musically inclined like yourself.
Every time we say goodbye, I die a little.
So there you have it. There's a reaction from me, a full-time musician, checking out the early Billie Eilish videos that are out there on the internet. I'm sure that there's plenty more where that came from, but I feel like that what I've seen here, it tells me all of the things that I tell my students and I tell myself, that, you know, you really just have to work at it. And so if you're ever feeling like that, you know, oh God, it's going to be so much work, I don't have the energy for it. Well, have a think, how can you make the working at it process fun? Now, if you like this video and you'd like me to react to some other videos, then let me know in the comments below. Now, Crafty Music Tips has a ton of different helpful style music tips videos, so if that could be helpful for you, go check them out. But if that's still not enough, well, I have a parting gift to offer you. It's an ebook. It's a free download. It's called 5 Steps to Fast Improvement. Basically, look, we all have those times in our life where we kind of feel like, I'm just not getting good enough on whatever the skill is. And the reason why that happens is just because we're not clear about what the process is necessarily. And so what I do is I give you the 5 steps. I just lay it out nice and simply so that you have a direction, you have simple steps to follow. So if that sounds helpful for you, I'll leave a link below. Go check it out. I think that's it for this reaction video. My name is Crafty. I will see you in another music tips video really soon. Take care.